The buzzing veered overhead, then faded away. Riven stayed still, holding Alice close, listening. Nothing but the sound of her rapid breathing. He shifted her aside, then climbed up to peek over the edge.
Only one. Good.
What the hell was that?
Alice gasped.
Sniper drone. Trench bodice, Tom. Heat signals muffled under dirt and foliage.
She didn't answer. Couldn't. She was too busy trying not to hyperventilate. Her lungs locked. Ribs seized. Her brain pulled up a reel of every bad decision that led here. Saying yes to Xander. Trusting the soul-cleansing weekend nonsense. This wasn't enlightenment. This was hell. She giggled. Just a little, then a bit more. And suddenly she was full and laughing. High, breathless, verging on manic.
Oh, makers.
She gasped, tears in her eyes.
How absurd is this? I just wanted a weekend getaway and I got bombed and shot at. Am I in Wonderland?
Riven turned to stare at her like she'd just declared allegiance to the drone.
Are you laughing right now?
I'm Alice, get it?
She wheezed, tears in her eyes.
Alice in Wonderland.
He grabbed her by the collar and gave her a little shake. Not rough, just enough to jolt the loose screws.
Hey, focus. You want to live. You keep your head. Got it.
The laughter cut off like a snipped wire. She blinked at him. Riven let her go.
Good. Stay alive long enough to kill Leander.
She blinked again.
Leander?
The jackass who got you here.
Xander.
She thought automatically, but didn't correct him. She wiped her face with a trembling hand and gave a ragged, sheepish nod.
Right. Focus.
Atta girl.
He peeked over the edge again.
When we crawl, keep low. And no more giggling like we're on a field trip.
She exhaled shakily.
You're a jerk.
And you're alive. Let's keep it that way.
She looked at him, brow furrowed.
And you ran toward me.
Yeah. I'm not smart under pressure.
He gestured at her ankle.
Let me see that.
I'm fine, just nicked it maybe.
You were already busted up.
He grumbled.
Could have gotten worse.
He peeled back the wrap gently. Still swollen, but not worse. No bleeding and no signs of worsening. Just the same purple and red bruising as before. Good. He worked in silence, hands moving deftly. His gloves were off now, fingers scraped, but sure. That's when she saw it. On the side of his right forefinger, there was a small, faded tattoo. Just the outline of a strawberry. Almost childlike in its simplicity. Alice squinted.
Is that?
Riven didn't look up.
Yeah.
Why?
I like strawberries.
He said flatly. She shrugged. It was obviously a sore subject for him, and she wasn't about to pry. He rolled his shoulders and checked the sky.
We've got about an hour before the light makes us easier targets. We need to move quick. Think you can hop?
I can crawl if it gets me out of drone range.
Good.
He said, offering his back again. With no more ceremony, they slipped back into the trees.
I need to get my rucksack first.
He muttered.
Hope I didn't piss on it.
He started retracing their steps. Alice glanced down at the mess of flattened grass and broken branches they'd crawled through earlier. The shot had come and gone, but the smell still clung to the air. Burned bark, scorched earth, and something sharp and acrid, like ozone or spent gunpowder. She buried her face against Riven's neck, an involuntary shiver running down her spine as the memory clawed its way back up. That's when she saw it. Blood, dark and steady, seeping down his arm and soaking through the sleeve of his shirt.
You're hit.
It's nothing.
He said.
Just a graze.
Put me down.
What?
Put me down right now.
He hesitated.
We'll lose Tom.
We'll lose more if you pass out from blood loss, genius.
With a disgruntled sigh and a muttered,
This is why I don't volunteer.
Riven crouched and let her slide off his back. She hissed when her bad ankle touched the ground, but waved off his hand.
Let's sit before you break your other leg.
He grumbled, helping her lower down.
I'm fine. Arm. Now.
But I'm out of bandage.
He said.
We'll improvise.
You a nurse or something?
He asked, settling beside her.
Med student.
He paused, replaying her skeptical face from earlier when he wrapped her ankle. His eyes narrowed.
You were playing me, weren't you?
She gave him a sweet, unbothered smile.
You didn't ask. Arm, please.
She shrugged off his jacket, hiked up her own sleeve, then sank her teeth into the fabric and ripped off a long strip in one clean practice yank. No hesitation. She looped it around his arm, tightened it, and began binding the grays with swift, efficient tugs. Riven watched her work, hands quick, steady. The sting came first, then pressure.
Okay.
He admitted, eyebrows lifting.
That's actually decent.
Top marks in wound dressing.
She said, adding a wink. Something about the way her expression shifted made him pause, just a flicker of something warm, maybe even soft. If there was a dimple hiding in that smile, he couldn't be sure. Too dark, too fast. He chuckled.
All right, you win.
He flexed his fingers, winced.
Hell of a rap for a field job.
Bet your strawberry tattoo's more painful.
She said before she could stop herself. Riven glanced down at his hand. The blood hadn't reached it, but the small, faded strawberry stood out against the grime.
Yeah.
He said, voice dry.
Woke up one morning and it was there. Real horror story.
You got blackout drunk in a tattoo parlor?
Worse. A girl told me berries on the finger, berries on the mind.
He said before he could stop himself. He held his breath.
Makers, me and my brain farts.
Alice blinked, clearly trying to parse that.
Like, she liked fruit?
Riven stared at her.
No, like...
He stopped, sighed.
Never mind.
She tilted her head.
Was it some kind of inside joke?
He groaned and slumped back against the dirt.
Kill me now.
She gave him a sideway glance.
I'm a medic student, not an executioner.
Could have fooled me.
He turned and offered his back to her again.
Time to move. Before the drone circles back for round 2. And I still need to get my pack.
She climbed on wordlessly. They retrieved Riven's rucksack and slipped deeper into the woods, wounded, worn, and for now, alive. 5:30 hours. Riven squinted through the thinning trees, breath misting in the cold air. Then he saw it. A familiar break in the underbrush, the telltale boot prints stamped deep in the mud. A trail, one he recognized. Finally, his pace quickened. The weight on his back hadn't gotten any lighter, but his legs found a second wind. Just ahead, the tree line gave way to rough cleared ground, and beyond that, the jagged outline of the temporary base. A shadow moved. Then a sharp whistle pierced the quiet.
Contact friendlies incoming!
A soldier broke from the perimeter, sprinting toward them. 2 more followed. Relief crashed over Riven like a wave as he stumbled the last few steps.
Took your damn time.
He muttered hoarsely, barely holding himself upright.
Get a medic.
Someone shouted.
We've got wounded.
Hands reached for Alice. Riven let them, finally letting his knees give out as her weight left his back. She was safe. Alice barely registered what was happening until hands were on her, easing her down. Her good foot hit the ground and buckled, sending her stumbling. She grabbed instinctively for the nearest solid thing, Riven's shoulder, before someone gently pried her fingers loose.
It's okay.
A soldier said.
You're safe now.
Safe. The word made her want to cry, but something else crawled in under the relief. There were people everywhere, moving fast, shouting, touching her. Helpful, yes, but strangers. Uniforms and helmets and clipped orders. No familiar faces. Her eyes found Riven again, a few feet away, helmet off and half supported by another soldier, his arms slung over their shoulder. Blood on his sleeve. Dirt in his hair. Calm, somehow.
Silas.
She called softly, unsure if he could hear. He looked back. Not confused, not alarmed. He gave her a short nod. A silent,
Yeah, I'm still here.
then he turned away as the medic led him off. That helped. Not a lot, but enough. 6:09 hours. She let the medics clean her face and injuries and rewrap her ankle. Later, she sat on a low cot outside the tent, wrapped in a blanket that smelled like old canvas and antiseptic, holding a warm cup of coffee. Her head was starting to throb. Footsteps approached. She looked up. Riven stood there, fresh bandage around his arm, his jacket slung over one shoulder. Still pale, but upright.
Hey,
He said. Her gaze dropped to the stylus stitched to his jacket, like she needed to confirm it was really him. She gave a shaky smile.
You didn't die.
I'm as surprised as you are.
Your teammates, they all made it back, okay?
She asked.
Turgan came in an hour after Kane and Cal. But they're all good.
And just like that, her shoulders dropped a notch. The chaos didn't disappear, but with him here, it didn't feel quite as sharp. He came to sit next to her, close enough to feel the body heat off his side. For a moment, they just sat there, letting the low buzz of the camp wash over them. The morning light caught his face now. No helmet, no visor. Just him. His hair was standard buzz, and his face was sharper than she'd expected. Lean angles, a faint scar near his brow, stubble tracing his jaw like he hadn't bothered shaving in a few days. But it was his eyes that caught her. Amber, clear, and cutting, like golden glass set in shadow. She blinked. He didn't look at her just yet, still watching the edge of the clearing. But now she could finally place the voice and the sarcasm. Then she squinted up at him.
Wait,
He raised an eyebrow.
What?
you said I was your 69th patient.
Yeah,
You meant that sexually, didn't you?
Riven grinned.
I did not mean it sexually.
She smacked his shoulder with a bit more strength than necessary.
Gross.
He winced and rubbed the spot, still grinning.
Top marks in wound dressing. Bottom tier sense of humor. Got it.
Her mouth twitched despite herself. The sun caught her smile, and this time he saw it. One perfect dimple flashing just briefly before she turned away. So it was there. He hadn't imagined it. Riven felt a flicker of victory, until a flash of panic flared.
Makers. She still hadn't pieced together the berries on the finger comment from earlier, had she?
He resisted the urge to fidget. No horrified gasp. No sign of recognition. No death glare. Okay, still safe. He was going to take that win and never repeat that phrase again. Ever.